Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Castle, live in Indianapolis, Indiana, for The Siege. The movie Bowls comes to the Castle, brought to you by To The Point Streaming. Tonight is first and foremost a great darts match featuring Steve Price and Mike Wilson, taking on Crystal Wagnor and Mike Aichele. I'm Sean Green, your play-by-play commentator, joined by the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Jason Ives
What's
on the
up?
Controls. Sorry about that.
I'm on camera tonight, folks.
Guys,
Stay
it's going to
tuned.
be awful.
Stay tuned.
We might not even show any of the dart match. And I'm honored to be joined by tonight's special guest host, the actor who is playing the good commentator in the movie Bowls, Mr. Robb Rice. Robb?
Come on, give yourself more credit than that.
Oh, man. Hey, listen.
Nah, he will. Don't worry.
You're breaking a record tonight.
Okay.
You are the first guest host to be verified on Facebook.
Okay. Let me break that down for you. Because
It's because you're famous.
I saw some of the questions and I was like, told my wife, I was like, I got to let them know. So I have a Facebook Marketplace store where I sell, off-product goods or whatever. And in order to be boosted to the top of the list, you get verified and put you to the top with your ads. So that is why. It's, it's not because, I'm famous or anything.
Well, you are now. So, Robb, it's such a pleasure to have you, man. It's going to be a great time. I'm looking forward to the movie, obviously. Mm-hmm. I got to meet you a few weeks ago. Yeah. It was a lot of fun. We had a good time.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. No, I'm excited for you to be on there. It'll be a good time, and I'm glad to have, someone with a dart commentating experience to banter with.
Well, mediocre at best is how most people would describe me. But
that's what Jason says.
Yeah, if they could find better, they would.
He's the voice of American darts.
That's what I call
him.
That's what Jason says, and no one else. So, Robb, while you're here specifically to do commentary for darts and kind of get a little banter going back and forth between us, work together, you also had to do the Castle Count Up, which is the 9-dart. You get 9 darts to get your highest score.
I did.
You play some darts, but it's in-house.
It's in-house.
Right.
It's nothing competitive, nothing league-based, but
which is always fun because you never know what you're going to get in that result. You could get as bad as like an 89 by
you?
Yep. Me.
By you.
You did better than that.
A little bit.
What was your goal tonight?
My goal was to at least get 9, so I didn't miss any darts.
You're good there.
More than a 1 each dart.
Yep.
And to beat you, honestly.
Yeah.
I just wanted to beat you.
So far, everyone that has played after me has succeeded in that
Besides
goal.
one. Oh, she must have been before you.
She was, yeah. I had that target that I had to beat, and I did, just so you know. Well, Robb, let's see how you did with our Castle Count-Ups, guys. We'll be right back.
Back to back like that?
Yeah, I was gonna say here. Let me do a little intro real quick then, and then we'll get it started. Okay.
Cool.
All right. Hi guys, my name is Keegan Ives. Most of you guys know me as the Chalker here at the Siege. However, though tonight I am going to be your host for the Castle Count Up here, and I have a good pal here, Mr. Rice. How's it going, buddy?
Good,
man. Good. Yeah, absolutely, man. Thank you. I'll let you get a couple of warm-up darts in now. By all means, do your thing. So, Robb, tell me a little bit about yourself, man. What does the world need to know about you when it comes to the dart scene?
I mean, do you have a full hour?
Well, don't worry. We'll have a full 30 minutes for you, whatever we talk about.
So I'm here to promote the movie Bowls, which is about darts. I'm from Fishers, Indiana. 2 kids, 5 and 3, wife, and my uncle's the writer of the movie, which is kind of, how I'm all, involved with it. So I'm looking forward to...
That's pretty cool.
Looking forward to all of it.
Excellent. So is this, you're an actor in the movie, right? So, is this your first time, acting?
This will be my biggest role in a movie, yes.
Okay, all right.
But I've been in a couple of his smaller movies, and then I do commercials and small print ads and stuff for an agency out in Carmel, Indiana.
Gotcha, awesome.
But
right. Go ahead and give me your first 3 while you're talking to me.
Cool. Do it.
All right, 64 to start it all off there. Not too bad for the first 3 darts.
Take it off.
Yeah, absolutely, man. All right, so give me a little bit of a plot in terms of the Bulls. What should I expect as an avid watcher of film? Okay. What's the plot about?
Without giving too much away,
sure.
It's a movie about 2 guys who own a struggling bar, and through a twist of fate, they get a chance to redeem their bar's, popularity by joining the World Dart Championship.
Wow, excellent. Okay.
So, yeah.
All right, good stuff. Excellent. Okay, we got a total of 45 there. So 45 and 64. Currently got 109 points there so far. Not too bad for 6 darts in. Go ahead and give me 3 more.
Let's do it.
Excellent.
There
Big
we
last.
go.
We got 79 there to kick it all off.
I like the 19s.
Yes. Hey, there's no shame in the 19 game. All right. That brings your total to 188. Not too bad for a whole set of 9 darts there. Good stuff,
Thanks
my man.
for the opportunity.
Absolutely. Now, before we go here, real quick, is there anything that you would like to say to Sean, Jason, and your future self here?
Sean, before I came out here, and said try and beat 187. So, 188.
There you go. You literally one-upped it. Look at that. Excellent. All right, guys, we're going to send it back into the studio. Back to you guys.
Thank you.
Rob, I hate you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I hope everybody enjoyed those darts.
I was so excited when I saw all of your darts when we were recording it earlier. A 188 from Rob Rice. My goodness, Rob. So here's what you're going to do.
Okay.
You're going to put this up on the board.
All right.
I'm going to make room for you.
While you're doing that, I want to shout out to Art Busher and to Paul Rogers, one of our biggest fans, sending in stars. Thanks, guys. Really appreciate it. Look
Perfect
at that. That's way up there, my friend.
Hopefully it stays up there for a while.
That is way up there.
Is it okay, Jason?
If
we
I
had
start
to
to
get
fall.
rid of Sean Rosner's score.
Oh, that's all right.
Just threw it out.
Yeah, well, that's fair.
I mean, you know.
Yeah. That
If
means
I
we got
start
to invite
fall
him
on the
back,
board,
though, right?
Yeah, I was going to say, if I start to fall on the board, invite me back, please, so
There
I
you
can
go.
try and bump myself back up.
Well,
We'll
hey,
see.
you only got 6 people that beat you,
Yep.
and that's it.
And one of them's not Jason.
Actually, 7 people if you include Rosner, but he's on the
Yeah.
floor right now.
Yep.
The normal height. So, Rob, I always say this every time, and people I don't think believe me as much. When I get into these dart events, when I get these gigs, I always call it blind luck.
Yeah,
Right.
absolutely.
I met Nick Teixeira at a blind draw when I was on vacation with my kid in Orlando, and we went. My father-in-law and I went to a blind draw. He's gonna hate that I called him his father-in-law. I hate it. And we met Nick there. And then 2
that's-
months later, he takes over for the CSC Challenger Series, and then he knows of 2 people that
Yeah.
do commentary. I'm one of them,
That's awesome.
and that's how I got that gig. So just riding those coattails.
Yeah.
USA Darts again. It's working through that CSC Challenger Series, so that's just natural.
Yeah.
This movie is also
Yeah.
it got a lot of weird coincidences in it that made it a
does.
little bit easier.
It does.
Which is super cool. And for those of you who don't believe me, I'm just going to ask you a few personal questions.
Okay.
And we'll just compare.
All truthful answers.
Yeah.
Everything is true.
So, what city do you currently live in?
Fishers, Indiana.
That's where I live.
Really?
currently.
Okay.
Where are you from?
I'm from Fishers.
Me too.
Really?
That's weird.
Okay.
Yeah. What intersection in Fishers is closest to your neighborhood?
Why do you want to know that? Are you trying to hire a hitman or?
Have you seen you?
126 in Brook School, right there, smack dab in the
See, you
middle.
made it more awkward. You're welcome. I also live at 126 in Brook School.
Really?
That's the closest intersection.
Keep going.
Where did you go to high school?
A little school called Hamilton Southeastern. Just a little one.
That's where I went to high school at.
Unreal.
That's so crazy. And then this one's probably the craziest of all. You could pick any name in the world.
Okay.
Your oldest child, what's her name?
Her name is Sophia.
That's also my oldest child's name. That's weird, huh?
Yeah.
That
It's
one's
getting kinda
that is real
creepy now.
creepy. Yeah.
Yeah.
But all coincidences, guys, and it ends up.
Well, to be fair, you guys look like brothers.
I know. That's what
Yeah.
I thought.
I mean, you're right.
Seriously.
You look so much similar. I'm
I
going
know.
to get confused all night long.
Well, we had obviously different parents based on the genes alone that you can see here. We'll get into that conversation a little bit later on. I'm so excited to be working a movie standing right next to you the whole time, and you look like that.
Come on. Come on. Dude, I just have these muscles to open up pickle jars.
There you go. That's what the fat was for me. So dang it. All right. Talk to me a little bit about the movie Bulls.
Okay.
I am playing a commentator, just as you are.
Yep.
My role is a former national champion who's doing commentary for the first time.
Absolutely.
So it's just as bad as I'm going to be normal as a commentator.
No, come on, you gotta give me some more credit, man. You're
No,
good.
we'll have a
You're
great
good.
time with it.
No, I'm excited.
And then you're playing more the ESPN 3 type.
Yes. Yep. I am. It's a movie about two friends that own a struggling bar with the twist of fate end up playing for the World Dart Championship.
Yep.
So it'll be a good thing. Jules is actually playing himself.
Yeah, Jules Van Dongen.
Yep. Chuck Pulio is playing himself.
Yeah.
CDC,
Chucky Pipes. Gonna be
yeah,
great.
I know it'll be fun.
Two great guys right there.
CDC and Winmore are actually sponsoring it, so there's a lot of excitement and drum up through the sport around this movie. So it'll be a good time.
I know as someone who promotes darts, that's what we try to do.
Yeah.
When I saw that was happening, that was so cool to me.
Yeah.
So I'm very excited. I'm excited that your uncle wrote the script and that it's gotten picked up and that we get to make this movie.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Me as well. It'll be a good time. Start shooting in 22 days.
Yep. Yeah.
22 days. Who's counting?
And it's in Michigan City, Indiana.
It is. So it's filming there. It's set there. Trying to bring light to the small town in Indiana. It's great. I mean, that's where my whole family's pretty much from.
That's awesome.
So it'll be cool to highlight that town.
That'll be cool. And for us, Indiana, that's great.
Yeah, absolutely.
Looking forward to it.
We don't
for
get many
sure.
movies here, so.
No, not. I think the Judge. Do you remember when the Judge was here? It was like in Southern Indiana.
Yeah, there's some
Robert
movie.
Downey Jr.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I remember actually. The movie Hoosiers,
Until Bulls.
I guess. Yeah. And
Until
Bulls.
And I got my Bulls
That's
polo
nice.
here.
Yeah.
And they're selling these right now. So
Hey.
if anybody
you go.
wants to go to the Bulls Facebook page and they're on there, you can pick your own style. It's pretty lightweight.
They make you look like Rob.
Yeah.
So you don't have one.
I wore a different one tonight. I didn't want to, upstage. So let's talk about that real quick.
Mhm.
All right. So hypothetical situation.
Okay.
Say I need to get into more shape for an upcoming movie role
Okay.
because the actor that I'm standing next to most of the movie looks like a Greek god. How many times a day do you work out?
I mean, I only work out one time a day.
Mine's currently at 0. Is that not good?
I would probably step it up by at least 100%. So one time a day will be good. Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
so 6 times a day.
Okay. Okay.
How often do you eat fast food?
Honestly, my wife's probably laughing at home watching this right now, but I eat it more than I probably should.
All right,
Taco
metabolism. Come on.
Taco Bell Mexican pizza, amazing.
Yep, I know what I'm having for dinner tonight. And then I'll look like Rob tomorrow. And then would you be willing to slow any of that down? Like just not work out for about 22 days or so?
Yeah, I mean, whatever you need me to do, I'm here for you.
Hey,
You know,
that's my man right there.
absolutely.
Ah,
I mean, we're
listen.
co-hosts. We're co-hosts, so.
I'll be 50 pounds lighter the next time you guys see me. I'm playing next week, so we'll see what happens. All right. Okay, tonight's matchup. Let's get to it.
Okay.
It's a great one.
Yeah.
We have 4 great dart players.
Absolutely.
Have you talked with any of the players? Is there anyone that stands out to you?
I did. I talked to them a bit before we started this. I am leaning towards Crystal.
Okay.
Because she's from Union Mills. She drove the furthest.
Yep.
So she is ready to play. She's not going to come here for nothing.
No.
She's playing.
And for those of you who do not know Crystal Wagnor, she is a top female shot in Indiana, probably arguably the top shot in Indiana. But she doesn't play steel tip. So this is going to be a bit of a different
might
format.
be a little different, but hey.
And you never know.
You don't.
Sometimes it plays. There you go. Price. Possibly throw off an opponent.
Maybe it will.
Jason is Mike. I was thinking. And Crystal.
There we go.
Jason's. Hey. Let's see who is right.
Let's do it.
I want to give a huge shout out to our sponsors for the stream. That's North Point Bank for the doubles cam, the Bullseye Cam, our interview cam sponsor, the Checker Flag Tavern, the Bobber Shop, Night Owl Saloon. There's a lot. A to ZDarts.com, Magicware, On the Rocks,
right,
and here is
ladies
Keegan
and
Ives. What
gentlemen,
time
on
is it,
behalf
brother?
Of Indie Darts to the Point streaming, I am here to bring you guys tonight's contest, The Siege. The movie Bulls is here. In the first leg, it is Michael to throw first. All the best. Game on.
He's starting to overdo it.
I'll tell you what, he's
That was
just proving
impressive.
why he's the only one that's paid here.
That's true.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah,
That
he's the
was
real
impressive.
talent. Don't tell your uncle that he's the real talent in the room.
Yeah, no, I don't want to get my part cut out of the movie
Yeah.
here.
So, Sean, you want to tell the audience we're playing a lot of cricket tonight?
We are playing a lot of cricket. It is the Cricket World Darts Championship.
Yep.
So that format's going to just, it's part of the whole bowls.
Yeah, the Bulls theme here.
Yeah.
No, I'm
Yeah.
excited. I can follow along and shout out shots that I know are good. Or
Well, if we go all the way, we got 9 legs of cricket scheduled tonight, folks. So stay with us. That's first start that's bumped out.
Yep, and that's from Crystal. Crystal is throwing. Oh yeah, she has great darts. She's throwing some darts from a wholesale store, like a Walmart or something like that. Those are steel tip darts.
Yep. Whatever she was able to get her hands on. Right?
Hey,
It doesn't matter, right?
they don't throw bad. But maybe if she has a couple bounce outs, you can see that there. Mike Aichele,
That was a nice shot.
That's a 5 mark.
big 5 mark.
Mhm.
Get some points on the board when they needed it. So 38-point lead, but Willie, he goes by Willie.
He goes by Willie for the most part. That's what his friends call him. So you and I will call him Mike.
I don't know.
You
I
gonna
think I'd
stay in
call him
there?
a friend.
That's a 3
Yeah,
mark.
he's got to get up there and grab that fast.
Yeah.
That was actually impressive. They shot the second dart at it. That was a bold move, Cotton. All right, here's Crystal.
Got that straight on approach. Don't see that for too often
Mhm.
anymore.
Hey, if you're going to miss by 2 in cricket.
2 mark.
There you go.
Got
Right.
2 of them. So point lead back and gets an extra 16 in there. You'll need that later.
And these players really don't know each other's game. So these early legs, they're just kind of watching their partners closely to see what they've got, you know?
Well, look at this from Steve
Man.
Price.
Great darts.
That's a 7 mark.
Huge 7 mark from Steve.
That's got to be the Jordans he's wearing.
Oh, yeah, and they're brand new.
Brand new, matching the outfit. He's here.
Yeah,
He's here.
He wore that jersey specifically because those shoes arrived today. he posted them on Facebook about 2 hours ago, and I was wondering if I was going to see him tonight. Said he'll wear them tonight, and he probably won't ever wear them again.
My wife's probably laughing. I have a whole closet
Yeah?
full of Jordans. Right when he walked in, I was like, oh, some Lightning 4s. All right. All right.
Mike needs to shut the door.
Did you
here
tell
on
him that? 'Cause
17s.
you would have become his favorite person.
Gonna
Like,
do
go
that.
on.
Needs a single 17 here. Uh-oh. Leaves it open. Crystal can get that point lead back right here. She'll tie it with 3. There, she takes a
There you
A
go.
lead.
little bit of a hanger there on
Grab
dart
it.
3,
Yeah.
but gets him
Go
in.
grab it. Great,
Huge
great
5.
darts.
Currently the best female darter in Indiana. Am
Yep.
I right? Yep.
I'd say that's arguable.
Yeah, it
Um,
always is. It's always an opinion thing.
Oh, for sure. And
Yep.
So,
steel tip, I would say no. But
yeah.
soft tip, she definitely is.
Sure.
And that's going to be a bit of a factor, right?
That's a 2 mark.
Steel tip versus soft tip, there are little differences.
Yep.
Not as much in cricket. It's a little bit of a different strategy from soft
Yeah.
tip to steel.
No, I mean, even I can tell there's a difference when I throw them when,
Oh, absolutely. Well, it's a bit bigger of a board, and people hit more often, so you
Mhm.
got to point more often.
Rob, you
That's a
play.
4 mark.
Oh, look at that. Nice last. Rob, you play other sports besides darts?
I did. Well, probably not anymore. I'm a rec, I'm a rec sport fanatic,
Okay.
but I hurt myself in every single one, so I think I am ex-Nate on all rec sports for family.
Look at
for the
that.
family.
Mike Wilson there. 7 mark.
Man, great darts.
Beautiful 7 mark.
What was your favorite sport?
Football. I
Football?
really love
Okay.
football. Football, basketball, and track were my 3 growing
All
up,
right.
and yep. So I am done playing those. I get hurt every single
That's a
season.
2 mark.
Well, I have a fun fact for you. I have never been injured playing darts.
See?
There you go.
Darts,
So-
pickleball, and
I don't know about pickleball. That's a lot of running for me, even on the small court. But yeah, golf and darts. Those are
those are
the after 30 sports.
Yep.
That's a 2
Ooh.
mark.
They can get away with.
That's the second
I
bounce out
bounced
of the
off.
night.
Or
First one
slow
for
pitch
Steve.
men's church league softball.
Oh yeah.
Although I did pull a hammy playing that too.
What if it's a slow pitch non-church league softball?
That's fine too.
Okay.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay, I didn't know if it was specific.
No, I mean, it really doesn't make a difference overall. It just happened at a church. That was the difference.
Gotcha.
That's a 1 mark.
Yeah, flights it up there on dart 3 from Mike Aichele.
Let's give a shout out to those guys in the chat. Birdman Darts is watching
Oh,
along
yeah.
with us. Shout out. Marcus Laney, Scott Sandberg, all watching. Thanks for watching. Trevor, it's your job to watch. I'm glad you're watching anyways. Roxanne Collins, one of last week's highlights. Sean, don't worry. I picked it up off the floor, brother. I got you.
Thank you. I'm just gonna stay down at the bottom.
Tommy
And no,
Guns,
it's definitely still on the floor, Rosner.
watching the commentator for the Storm over in Columbus, Ohio.
There you go. What's
Joining
up,
us.
Tommy?
Tommy's great to have you. We got a banger
Oh.
for you tonight, Tommy.
That's a 2 mark.
I just love saying the word banger. We got
Why?
a banger going.
Because it's like bangers and mash.
Yeah, it makes me think of sausages. Roxanne
That
Collins
could
sent it in
go
300
3 different
stars.
ways, and
I didn't know you were going that direction with that one, but I appreciate it.
At my age, you can use senality as an excuse. Big last by Steve.
you just make up a word there.
Yeah.
It's impressive. What do you think you are, William Shakespeare? Just because you're from England?
Uh-oh.
I had no idea.
Who's in charge of the
Yeah?
bullseye?
No idea. He's from England.
That's 3
He got 3 in there. The Super Bowls I can would have definitely shown that, but
Well, we
Who
got one
needs
of
it?
those too. I'm gonna save that for Lake 2.
well, Mike Wilson has the bowls left as well. But let's stay zoomed out. There's one.
There's one.
He got 2 of them in there. There's our North Point Bank
Darts.
Super Bullseye cam. We have a whole camera set up just for those close-up shots.
Yeah.
There you go. Great camera work, Jason.
If I say it, I'll mean it.
All right, needs one bull to win here. Take the early lead.
Steve going right at it.
Close it out here.
Yeah.
You know, I think Steve's wearing such hot shoes that he didn't even do his hair.
There it
There it
is.
is.
He knew where the focus was going to be tonight.
To Steve and Mike.
All right, Steve and Mike win leg number 1. So far, Jason's right. That's the wrong team, but it's okay. You can do whatever you want on the scoreboard. Just make it up.
Oh, I mean, that'll help us out if he does
Yeah.
the
Second
other
leg.
team.
It's still cricket time. This time it's Mike to throw first. All the best. Game on.
All right, here we go. Mike getting us started. Is Crystal going first for... No, it's Mike, right?
Mm-hmm.
So both the Mikes will start off
Yep,
each
both
leg.
mics are starting.
That's a 2 mark.
And as soon as they pick it, they got to stay that way. They can't change.
Okay.
Is that
Sure.
true?
Yeah. Well, it is tonight.
Is that a rule you just made up?
Yeah, pretty much. I don't know if Keegan can change it in darkening, to be honest with you.
That's a 1 mark.
Well, Aichele only a 1
Yeah.
mark. I will say that he did not warm up super well. That's
yeah.
why I thought he was going to throw well. You know?
Yeah, that's fair.
If I warm up well, it's gone by the start of the match.
That's a 3 mark.
There's a small window.
Yeah.
There's a small window where you throw good and you don't.
Yeah, and with it being a longer format, they're going to have these roller coasters,
Mhm.
right? Where it's up and down depending on the leg.
Absolutely.
You just hope you have more ups than downs.
Sean Calhoun asking in the comments, did I hit 9 legs of cricket? Yes, Sean, if we go all the way. We'll have 9 legs of cricket tonight. We could be into Wednesday by the time we're done. But the movie Bulls is it's all about cricket. It's the Cricket World Championships, right,
Yep.
guys?
Yep, absolutely.
And so we wanted to honor that by doing a little bit more cricket tonight.
No, I appreciate it. Look forward to it. This will be a good match.
I love it. Cricket is, I call it the chess of darts versus I would say checkers is more 0-1 because
Mhm.
it's just math-based.
Yeah.
Whereas
There's
there's,
a lot of strategy in this.
and different strategies.
Mhm.
Right?
Everybody takes a different approach.
Yeah.
It's,
It's about trying to dictate what your opponent has to do.
you want to make them catch up. You
Yep.
don't want to be the catcher up, huh?
Absolutely. So you saw Steve point on dart 2 and then try to go back at the close.
Mhm.
I'm surprised it didn't stay there on dart 3. I would have stayed there for dart 3, but with the 20s and 19s both open and able to score, all Crystal can do is hit a lot of 18s.
Ah.
That's a 1 mark.
And
Jesse
got 1 in there.
Plessinger sending in 50 stars. Thanks,
Oh,
Jess.
Jesse,
Looking forward
thank
to
you so
seeing
much,
you
buddy.
next week.
Hey, Jamie Gerber. Rosner asking, does Keegan get paid based on his tagline? Tonight must be a bonus night for him.
I feel like I know Jimmy Gerber. Wow.
Yeah, Jamie Gerber
Nice.
says, hey, Rob Rice.
Hey, Jamie, how are you?
Yeah,
Long time no see. Hope you guys are doing well.
Gerbers are big in the dart community.
Yep. My mom used to play in their league at Claude Nanny's
Oh,
up
yeah?
there in Fishers off 141st and
What's your
37.
mom's name?
Temple Rice.
I feel like I've played darts with your mom before.
Jesse sending in 260 stars. Thank you,
Probably.
Jesse.
Probably.
Because I used to play at Claude Nanny's.
Did you?
Folks, there's 93 of you watching out there. Please give us a like, give us a share. Let's get these players the viewers they deserve.
Big darts there from Steve Price. He's thrown well early. He's been the X factor in these first 2 legs.
I agree.
Did you send Crystal and Aichele into a buzzsaw here?
I don't think so. I think Miss Crystal's going to
There
come
you
alive.
go. There you go.
And just let's face it, Aichele hasn't played up to his standards his first leg and a half yet. So
That's true, and he'll get there.
Jesse sending in another 260 stars. Thank you, Jesse. I appreciate that.
Man, Jesse's on fire right now.
Yes, sir. He's excited.
That's a 3 mark.
Well, hey, A to Z Darts is featuring the Winmore Zanatti range, which is now on sale until September 13th. Click the banner on their homepage to get 10% off the dart range or check out the new Winmore Extreme Dartboard stand. You can also, that might be what you were talking about. You can also browse their collection of USA Darts branded merch, including flights, jerseys, hoodies, and several new hat options like Richardson, Flex Fit fitted hats, and straight build Yupong hats.
Let me give a
That's what
shout
that
out
name.
to Jeff
Interesting.
Bales watching along. Jeff, I haven't seen you in a long time. Thanks for tuning in with us tonight. Doobie's watching along. Great to see.
No
I
score.
see Francis Neal is in the chat.
Pops?
Pops is in the chat. That's nice
Thank you,
to see.
7 mark the 10.
Shout
Karen,
out to
yep, steel
Austin
tip.
Helm, too.
Click the small banner on their homepage over at a-zdarts.com. It never fails that Jason has to interrupt my ad reads.
Oh, I thought you were done. I apologize.
Come on, let
And
the
this time he
sponsors-
did it just to shout out people.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't even like a big score or anything
No
like
big
that.
announcement. No big
Yeah, there's no
announcement.
like real reason to do it. He's just like,
Just
I'm going to
doing it
interrupt
to
right
be
now.
rude.
All right, Jason. Shh. A&Z Darts is sponsoring a live stream giveaway tonight. Tonight's raffle winner will receive a tub of L-Style Slim Flights featuring a mix of red, white, and blue L6 shapes. Total of 5 sets. That was tough to say. Tonight's giveaway, just leave a comment in our chat and hit the like button on our Facebook page. And you see,
That's a 2 mark.
well, better late than never on those.
No,
people
I'm
out
here
there.
for you.
That was a tongue twister of an ad.
It was.
ad for you, wasn't it?
Listen, sometimes they make me work for it. What's up, Stu? Stu from the Forged Egg here to drop off the trophies.
have arrived.
Oh,
So the one-of-a-kind trophies that he hand makes.
these
So
are
Steve-
Well,
great.
uses
gonna-
a machine, but yeah.
Steve's going to want to close the 15s here.
So
Shut
those
that
go to our
door.
champions for tonight.
Uh-oh.
Those are cool.
Uh-oh. Didn't want to take 3 darts to do it. It's a lot of pressure on this dart. Right in the middle.
There it is.
Right in the middle, he goes, "Yay!" Very sarcastically. You gotta love it.
You know, I'd almost be tempted to close the 19s and the 20s here. At least take a shot at it.
And need quite a few bulls here.
Well, there goes the 19s anyway.
That is a 1 mark.
So did half of your plan, Jason.
Yep.
All right, Mike. Is he gonna shoot at bulls?
Yeah, he's got 60-point lead.
The North Point Bank bullseye cam. I almost said that was blocked for him, but he's 6'7", so nope.
Nothing,
He does move up on dart number 3.
Last one.
nothing is blocked for him.
No.
Maybe the lights.
Yes, there you go. Yeah, maybe I don't even know how.
Oh, no, needed some bulls there.
Yeah, he sure did.
There
there's a
you
double.
go.
That's a nice one.
The frustrated double bull. You gotta love it.
That makes up for it a little bit.
All right, Steve Price gonna get right at the bulls as well. At least the first 2. Well,
That's a 1
got
mark.
one of them. Yeah, the right weight, wrong towards, and then the wrong towards, right weight, and then got one in there.
Well, we saw Cheyenne be the heroine last week
In a
Let's see
losing effort.
in a losing effort. Let's see what Crystal can do right here. There's one.
She needs 4 more there.
One mark.
Yeah, it does not quite get that. So, Mike Wilson. 2 bulls needed. That could be 1 dart.
That's it.
It's going to take 2. Maybe 3. Maybe.
Oh, yeah. Or next round. We'll see.
And that's
There
game
it
is.
three.
There you go.
That's it.
Flag. To Mike and
Just call him the
Steve.
closer.
Good game.
Mariano Rivera. And then we got 2-0 scoreline for Steve Price and Mike Wilson.
Our predictions are.
It's okay. It's early.
yeah.
This is a marathon, not a sprint. Our
Sorry,
team
enough
knows
of
that.
the script.
Yeah.
It's 0-1
Hopefully.
time. This time it's Michael to throw first. All the best. Game on.
We are taking a break after 6 legs.
And we're playing 0-1 now. So we get a little
Yep.
mixed in
There
here
we
of
go.
5-0-1.
60.
60 from Mike Aichele. I'm going to give the advantage here to Aichele and Crystal in the 0-1 legs.
it's a big advantage for Aichele. And this might settle him a little bit, too. Might settle him down.
The 60 is kind of a bad round for him, especially when
When that happens.
Mike
huh?
Wilson does that. I wonder if they're in.
140.
Wow.
Oh.
No, you just lean on back.
Yeah.
I'm going to get
Yeah.
close to that
Don't worry
stream
about
deck.
me.
Man.
A 140 from Mike Wilson. Now he goes to this.
Yeah, right. Too late.
Crystal said wow before that dart hit the board. Did you hear that?
11.
She'll settle in, and that's part of the factor of moving from soft tip to steel, playing on the live stream. She's not worried about the live stream. She's done that plenty of times in many different events around the country.
Okay.
But never steel tip.
140.
And then your
Look at these
opponents go
guys.
140,
Back to
140.
back.
Yeah.
That's insanity good. Remember I said the advantage with the Mike Aichele? I was wrong again.
Yeah,
There you
just-
go. That's a big
77.
last.
Just stop now.
Yeah,
gotta
I'm just stop
just
making.
stop.
Yeah.
Got to draw some confidence from every dart you throw at this point.
I'm just gonna shut up.
That is impossible.
54.
All right,
Jeff
Chris,
McMahan tuning in. Thanks for joining us, Jeff. Thanks again for that wonderful intro that you've given us.
absolutely. 1080 Live, Jeff McMahan. That is in our description, guys. If you
41.
want to reach out to Jeff, he
Steve,
does an
you require
amazing job. He made our
167.
stream intro with the countdown clock and the dragon breathing the fire, plus the fun little stream responsibly beer bumper.
Quite clever.
It was nice. Yeah, great work.
All right. Big score right here is needed.
Yep.
Mike's not happy with those first two darts.
There it is.
Got
There
a
you go.
ton.
There it is.
Mike, you
They're
require
still miles behind in this leg,
127.
though.
Take
127. Not an easy out.
It's a lot easier when your opponents aren't 212. Now it's impossible.
Yep.
That was a little bit of
44.
thinking about the 57
Yeah.
instead of thinking about the 19 doesn't leave a finish if you hit a single. But Crystal can put some pressure. A little ton here goes a long way. The one, not so much.
Yep. Let's get down right out.
go.
I think that was going in the ones.
Yeah.
Steve, you require
But-
83.
I guarantee you she's thinking that was a triple 20.
Yeah, she's going to need to get a little confidence here. She needs to settle down. She's probably going to be more comfortable at cricket.
All right, so this is trip 19, double 12. 81 left. Unless he wants to do that.
39.
Okay. I think it was beneficial for him to miss that
They
last
have a
dart.
chance here.
Still not a one dart out.
Yeah, and Mike can definitely put some pressure on.
Mm-hmm.
He needs a treble, though.
Yeah.
Doesn't get it.
50.
Mike, you require 44.
All right, he's got options, 12 for 32 or 4 for tops. I'm going to guess he's a 4 for tops type of guy. Something about his height made me believe that.
Yeah, 26 left.
You're quite clever.
Hey, you know,
26.
Mhm.
sometimes.
There we go.
26, double 13. The Leonard Gates.
Uh-oh.
13. He does not have a look at the finish right now.
And
Got to
this-
end on the double.
That's what you want to leave yourself with, huh?
Yeah. Don't be thinking about it too much.
That busted and goes back to 44, and that's probably fine.
Crystal, you require 133.
All right, Crystal.
go.
Just get your partner down to a 2 dart out. And you'll
Left the
win
door
it.
open.
That's a great
That's
first
it.
start. 73 left. Trip 19 for double 8.
Trip 19. Mike's whispering in her ear.
Try to get the double 8 first. It's a bold move, Cotton. No, I think she also was maybe going 33 for tops.
84.
Yeah, that's going to work.
Okay.
Steve, you require
Now there's
44.
pressure on this 44.
Yeah, there's a lot of pressure on this 44. Because they were 200 points ahead at one point in time.
That's a good dart. Double 16, but that's not a good dart.
28.
Oh, there you go.
All right.
And it's Mike Aichele getting a look
Mike,
at
you
it, too.
require
Yeah.
49.
Now, Mike, if you're going to win this match tonight, you're going to take advantage of these situations.
17 for 32 or 9 for tops. 17 for 32.
And then
There
There
it
it
is.
is.
Mike Aichele, like he's
Yes.
been there, done that
Man,
100
what a great
times.
comeback on that match.
Oh, and that
Nice
was so
darts.
needed, too.
Yeah, it was.
A 3-0 score line is
That's a big confidence booster.
you win the first leg,
Yep.
and now you're not going to get skunked.
One
I've been
flag
there,
and
done
it's
that.
back
I've lost
to
8-0 on the
one
stream
side.
before.
Mike to throw
That's
first.
never fun.
All the
I'll move
best.
that right
Game
here
up.
for you. There you go. You're good.
And they still allow you back here after an 8-0 blowout?
I own the company, so
That doesn't mean anything.
I almost got fired. By the way, I did the meanest thing ever tonight.
81.
Right before we went live, I hinted at an opportunity for Ryan George to join me on an event, and now he's still just
70.
hanging on to what event I'm talking about. Hey, I had to go live, all right? So we'll talk after. Olivia Simchek is in the chat. Olivia is a teenager, and she is one of the top shots in North America.
Look at that.
Steve
Great
Price.
darts.
Boom goes the dynamite there for Steve Price with the 180.
It's the Jordans.
Listen, you look good, you play good. That's how it works.
All right. There you go.
41.
All right. That's a good dart,
Yep.
though. That's a great dart. It's right there.
It's tough to follow 180.
Yep.
Whether you're the partner or...
But it doesn't
The
matter
person
how
does
far
it.
behind they get. Look what happened last leg.
Yep.
36.
And 36 is not a good follow on the 180.
Yeah. Now Mike opened up with his first dart trip 20 last time.
Need a big round here.
Not this time, no.
58.
Yeah, by the way, his bad rounds are my, like, all right, I'm good with that.
I'm like, man, I'm starting to get the
I'll
hang of
take
this thing.
58. That's all of them are straight where I want them to throw. Perfect.
58.
Steve Price leaves 146. It's an out. But he wanted to let everybody know that he did not shoot that correctly, which is okay. Still have to finish.
43.
Oh,
That's all right. Right there.
widery.
Yeah, right there.
That would have been a nice one.
Mike, you require 146.
All right, this is where they just can't stumble down to the finish. That's what really cost them the last
Yeah.
time.
Well, and
Like a weird
they got to
number.
talk to each other.
Got a
Steve's
5.
talking to everybody. He needs to talk to his partner.
30.
Only 30. That's
30.
not going to be good enough. Mike Aichele throws a 180 here. They have the advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Just such a good throw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He makes it look
Smooth.
It's smooth
Steve,
and
you
it pops
require
into the dartboard.
116.
All right, see if he goes the 19 route. He went after a 16 first. That's a interesting.
108
84,
left.
108.
That's a
Well,
good dart.
54 left.
Shoot a 14, son.
14 or 18.
Or
Or leave
20.
double 17. That's a bold move, Cotton.
Yeah.
82.
With your opponents back on
Yeah.
229.
You're not making friends. And that's what you were talking about just a second ago with they're not setting themselves up properly.
And now look at this from Crystal.
There you
Yeah.
go.
We're not going to worry about that little guy.
No.
120.
Look at that.
Great,
She only
great.
needs 2 darts to
Yeah.
get a 10.
Who cares
I mean,
about that little guy?
Yeah.
Mike, you require
Who needs
34.
3? But 109 is not a terribly difficult
So-
out.
He's 6'7", and this is the very bottom of the board. Thanks a lot, partner.
Almost there. He's creeping up on it.
17.
Oh, and he
Ooh, that's a
leaves
challenge.
the odd number. And again,
Yeah.
Little by little, he almost got
this
there.
can go.
109.
This is definitely in range for Mike Aichele. The way he finishes, trip 19. Oh, would have
Not
left him
now.
look at
70 left.
it. Leaves tops.
Tops.
69.
Great leave.
Okay.
Steve, you require 17.
Steve's had a 180 and an 82, but the 82 might cost them the whole entire leg.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a 755 here.
Well,
Usually it's 188.
yeah. He's always going to want your double number to be an even number in case you only hit a single
you
level.
only hit.
Yep. So
There's the
there it
one,
is.
88. And he
There it
hits it.
is.
Steve
Yeah, 2
Price.
darts.
To Mike and Steve.
3 to 1.
Take a 3-1 lead. He cleans up his own mess.
We're going to go back to cricket.
Ooh.
Shake it off.
It's not croquet time. It's cricket time. This time around, it's Michael to throw first. All
It's
the best
not
game
croquet time. It's cricket time. Eric Ramsey saying I've tried to help him with steel math, Sean. He's just stubborn.
That's a six.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
fair.
Yeah. That's Aichele opening up with a 6 mark. Great darts.
Rosner thinks he is going to be making an appearance on episode 100. Did you tell him that?
No.
All right. Did you lie to him about that?
No.
That's a 2 mark.
No. Then no.
No.
Only one Sean allowed for that one. All right, Crystal. Going to look down to the 19 to try and close those and steal it. Now she's going to look back up. No.
Oh,
She
look at
does
there.
steal it with the 4 mark on the 19s. I thought she looked up, and the next thing I know, it's on the
Ooh.
triple 19.
Well, it'd be good for them to have a comfortable leg.
But when you get to a certain age, your legs become more uncomfortable.
Yes, it's true. Good evening, Dave Collette. Great to have you along. Beth Schaefer in the house. Hello, Beth. Eric, nice to see your name and comment on here.
Yeah, guys, hit that like button, hit that share button. Leave us a comment in our chat.
That's a 3 mark.
A to Z Darts is sponsoring a live stream giveaway tonight. Tonight's raffle winner will receive a tub of L-Style Slim Flights featuring a mix of red, white, and blue L6 shapes, total of 5 sets. To enter tonight's giveaway, just leave a comment in our chat and hit that like button on our Facebook page.
That's a 5 mark.
You got through that one a lot smoother.
Yeah, well, I skipped, I think, a little bit of the S words there. Just made it up as I went.
Lauren tuning in with us. Lauren, one of the stars from last week. Thanks for tuning in, my friend. Congratulations on a great weekend of darts. I saw your picture all over Facebook holding money in front of a dartboard. Nothing wrong with that.
That's a good weekend.
Yep. 2 or 3 different tournaments. 2 or 3 different pictures anyway. So
Steve Price needs a lot of 17s.
Randy Patrick tuning in. How you doing, Randy? Great to see you along. Chris, what's up, fellas? Chris Werner joining us.
What's up, Chris?
Serving that country out in Kuwait, I believe.
Yeah. Hope Halo guy is keeping you company out there,
That's a
bud.
5 mark.
Chris is the Chris Warner 240 there.
There you go.
And Mike is shooting really well, and they're just maintaining a solid 50-point lead, a couple of wedge lead. Very comfortable game for him. That's what Crystal needed more than anybody
That's a
else.
great first dart, though. That's a great second dart.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
That's a 7 mark.
7.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
It's not comfortable. No mo.
That's right. All right.
Just like that.
It's all about points, young lady. She going to go 19s or 20s?
19s to make the easy switch over the 16s if she wanted to.
That's a 2 mark.
She did
there
not.
you go.
She said, no, I don't want to.
Yep. So Steve's going to need 2 16s here at least to get that point lead back. There's 3 right out the gate. Now, your chance to close 19s?
Oops.
He's mad at himself for that.
He says, fudge.
That's a 4 mark.
Probably exactly what he was thinking.
Yeah.
Smart move going back
Like
to
he's
the
hungry.
points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Mike.
Maybe someone asked him, what's your favorite food after that second dart?
Look
Off
at that.
camera.
5 mark.
Yeah, exactly.
96
Exactly.
points scored.
Mike Aichele, just doing Mike Aichele stuff.
Yep. And that takes it up to a
That's throwing a-
62-point lead.
Is that a 4.2 versus what?
4.2 versus a 4.0.
That's amazingly good.
Yep. Mike's going to need 4 of these to get that point lead back. There's only 2.
Look, guys, he can be blocked out by numbers.
That's a 3
There's
mark.
3. It does not get the point lead back. Crystal, this is your chance. Close 16s here.
Chris got back Friday, jet lagged on the time zone, still here. Well, that's good. Glad that you're back, bud.
She's going points. I like it.
That's a 3
There you
mark.
go.
Yeah, I'll take 57 points over that all day
Yep.
long.
You can't lose in cricket with more points than your opponent.
Well, and it just adds
It's
4.
impossible.
It's,
Yep.
You know, you back up to
I mean, if that's what you're comfortable with, go ahead.
Yeah.
now you had 5 16s to get the point lead.
Steve not going to be able to do that.
You almost want to close the 19s here, I think, because you're blocked out of the trip 16.
And she's hot on him.
15s.
That's a 4 mark.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
I
a
love
great
it.
dart.
I love that move.
Yeah, that's a brilliant dart.
It makes Mike have to play. Yep.
Yep.
Now he might still close the 16s. He
That's
does.
Yeah, smart.
Good
darts.
close.
It's a good match.
So far, so good. Ed Baker saying Steve's hair looks great today. I'm telling you, the crazier it looks, the better he plays. So just wait for later on, guys.
Kyle Hanley watching along with us.
What name did you
That's a
say?
3 mark.
Kyle Hanley.
Oh, I did not hear Kyle Hadley at all in there.
Yeah. Benny
I
Van
heard
Hook is watching.
Kyle
Hey,
Hanley.
Benny. Daryl Caldwell. Shout out to all those guys watching. We really do appreciate it. It's good to have a lot of you watching.
That's a
These
2 mark.
players have worked hard all week and had to listen to our messages all week long.
Rob, so far, how's it going?
It's going great. You know, I was going to comment on that, the messages. I actually enjoyed being part of that message. I liked the banter leading up to this.
Oh, it's
Kind of got me, you know, feeling everybody's personality, but I really
That's a 7
I really
mark.
enjoyed the picture with the shirt off.
Yeah.
that was great.
Nice 7 mark there.
That was great.
Solid darts.
yeah. Dusty, in case you're listening right now, that's Dusty Carroll. Jason just keeps sharing your
That's a 2 mark.
You know,
picture that you sent us.
one of
for
the more
flyer.
common questions that we get is what kind of dress they have to
Yeah.
be here and what kind of dress they have to have for their picture.
Uh-huh.
And I always like to share that picture and say we don't really care.
Skins.
took
I mean,
this.
we do.
Right.
We do. Realistically, everybody who's going to be on the show later on.
That's a 5
But
5 mark there by Wills.
at the same time, you know, Dusty can do whatever.
Yeah.
That was great.
Yeah, there's Dustin in the chat there.
It's a nice dart. Takes a point lead back.
That's a 3-mark.
And tries to just kill shot it.
Yeah. That's okay. Can't be mad about it. You got to forget about it, young lady.
Man, I'm telling you what, Steve Price has been on fire so far. Staying there.
Yep.
And
Oh,
Steve's always been a great player in Indy,
Mm-hmm.
but he's always been a great player in Indy that has not been able to really play as much with being a Schaefer representative.
Okay.
So he's always running leagues instead of playing in them.
That's a good first.
And he's
That's
still
a
able to
great
keep this.
second.
But look at this.
Oh,
Ooh.
yes.
Mike
140
Aichele.
points.
I mean, right when he walked in, I could tell he was feeling himself a little bit today. So I was.
Today.
He's like that when he wakes up.
Yep. He wakes up and
He's-
looks in the mirror with
yeah.
affirmations to himself.
He is going. We are going.
I can appreciate that.
Look, if you show up for a live stream with your hair looking like that and still throw this good,
Yeah.
That's a 2-mark.
All
you're
I care
fine.
about darts.
Yeah, you're fine.
Darts.
All right, Crystal. Points or 15s,
There we
young
go.
lady.
This is the first time I've ever seen Crystal play darts without her patented socks on.
There's one.
Somebody said that in the
Yep.
garage.
There's
Two
2.
more.
That's good.
She's known
We'll
for
take
wearing
that.
her long socks. Maybe because she maybe got word that it might be a little bit toasty in the castle.
Steve's going to need 6 here to get the point lead back.
This is where Jason just tries to focus on the darts, and I try everything I can to not focus on the darts.
To pull him away from it.
It's a
You're
good.
just locked in.
Yeah, it's a good.
All right, Ike's going to want to close the 15s and go to Bulls. Here we go to Bullseye.
Super Bowls I can. Even get underneath there?
Ooh.
Not gonna do that. Technically, he did get underneath there. All right. North Point Bank for the bullseye cam. Mike needs to hit 5 of them?
Yep.
Good math.
5
Never
to
know.
2 in the bull
That's
count.
why you teach our youth, and I don't.
Well, I
There's
don't teach
2.
math.
Doesn't
There's
matter.
3. All right. Well,
Still teach them.
we're back to 2 to 2.
Yeah, there's a lot of pressure now on Crystal. What a round from Mike.
Yep. That's a great round.
Around here, let's go.
There's
Crystal,
one.
That's a great first dart.
There it is. Way to go, Miss Crystal.
Those are touching each other.
Michael
Yes.
and Crystal.
Great round.
That's huge.
That is big.
Now 3-2 score line. They needed that win.
And they could go in 3 to 3 at the break.
That is
All
very
right.
possible.
Final leg before the break, and what better way to do it than cricket time? It's Michael to throw first.
Has he got
All the best. Game on.
Has he got a bumper for every cricket game?
The best part
Yeah.
about Keegan is that you heard how he started tonight,
Uh-huh.
right? He gets more energetic as the night goes on.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
he wakes
Yeah.
up more.
Oh yeah.
He's like, how can I make this louder than they've ever experienced in their lives?
That's a 2-mark.
This is good.
By the end,
They
he's
put
just
cricket
screaming
in
at them.
music, This is how I get paid.
Oh, look at this.
Is he going to stay right there? No, he's... Yep.
That's a 4-mark.
I know. He's so upset about his 4 mark.
Yeah, he gets the early point lead.
And steals the 20s.
That's a tough dart. Yeah. Reverse the second one.
Lost that one a little bit, huh?
That's a 1-mark.
Guys, I promise you, we did not find him on the streets. He is not a homeless person. He has a house that he lives in. You can tell by the wardrobe, though.
Crystal got a lot of fans in the watching
Crystal?
along in the
Oh,
comment
absolutely.
section.
Crystal
Huge
staying locked
following.
in.
Oh yeah. Well, after those great darts, you can't. I mean, they all.
Yeah, she's staying locked in after that.
Yeah. Mention my name on ESPN is what they're saying.
No, she's
That's a 1-mark.
got a lot of fans in the chat. A lot of people that are rooting her on from up north. With the movie being in Michigan City, Indiana, she's about 25 minutes south there.
Yeah, yeah. Union
Um,
Mills, correct?
Yeah, Union
That's
Mills,
a 4-mark.
pretty small town. Originally from Monahans, Texas.
Just patting that point lead.
Have you ever been to Michigan City?
I actually have not visited Michigan City where I've stopped
4-mark.
through.
Uh-huh.
I'm pretty sure I've passed through the town,
Yeah.
but I don't think I've actually been there to visit. So that's obviously going to happen, but it's also on my bucket list to do
Yeah.
sooner
no,
rather than later.
it's a fun little beach town, and
Now
Yeah,
the
that's
movie is
awesome.
actually filming in Michigan
it
City as
is.
well.
Yep.
And
Filming
did I
in
see
Michigan
correct where you guys are put notices out there for extras?
Yeah, there's extras still needed. There's quite a few scenes where he's going to need, some extras for some park scenes and bar scenes and World Dart Championship scenes. So there's definitely opportunities if anybody's
Yeah.
interested to reach out and say they're interested. And there's definitely a couple days that they'll jam pack everybody in there.
Yeah, and Jason, they do have other needs for like cameramen and stuff like that. Don't sign up for that.
Okay. All right. I won't.
We want the movie to be good.
Yeah. If there's a spot for an aging white guy, just let me know.
I think those are all filled.
At least aged.
Yeah, that's fair.
If you bring the pajama pants,
All right.
you're on camera.
All right. Sweet.
Well, you got to dress up for the darts, so he's wearing his best pajama pants tonight with a dart jersey. Like, no one's going to see him at all on camera at any point in time.
It doesn't matter.
This
but
is
he's
what I
the top
This
half.
is exactly what I would wear if nobody was here.
You're dedicated. It doesn't matter.
I mean,
You'd wear the dart jersey?
Yeah. They're comfy.
They are really
get
comfy.
Up. I mean, and they breathe.
Very
so,
silky.
Pretty nice.
Yeah.
Magicwear.com.
Yeah.
You can get yours. Right there. Just gave him a huge cue to just switch to that flyer real quick. Just didn't do it at all. And now it's too late, especially now that we're talking about it. Like, now he's going to look over and try to figure this out, and it's going to take him about an hour.
Do we have those on the...
Just don't worry about it. Just go back to whatever you're focused on earlier. I don't want you to break things.
Yeah.
Tim, I miss you. Oh, there it is.
There's the jerseys.
Yep, took a long time.
Yeah.
And that moment's passed.
It was past. Well,
It's fine.
Yeah, that's all right. There's a delay, so it was perfect timing.
yeah, it's called Old Man Delay.
Thanks for not saying it.
Not saying what, Keegs?
Is it, as long as you don't text with your one finger like this on your phone?
No,
Yeah.
I use a thumb.
Okay. Oh, one thumb. All right. It's better.
Oh, but he wears the glasses, though. Like, he puts them down on his nose.
Oh, yeah.
Like, why do you wear the glasses if you're going to put them down when you have to read something?
No, like, he wears them like an old
I
man.
feel a little judged, to be honest. All right, Crystal up here.
You guys were talking to me about how I should get tanned earlier because I look very white.
Crystal just banging in the
Man.
points.
Yeah.
Huge
5
mark
marks.
from Crystal.
Locked in.
85 points added to that total.
You know what? Their strategy has definitely been Mike can close and Crystal point.
Yep. And there's
And it's
nothing wrong with
worked.
it.
It's working.
That works well.
And right now, Mike's strategy is to point as many 18s as humanly possible. And then to be frustrated about that 2 mark. Just because, normal.
Yeah, why not?
See how many darts this takes Mike to close.
I'm
Looks like
telling
he's
you,
going
he
just straight in
throws-
the middle. But that one,
My personal belief is he throws just like Jules Van
Was that
Doggen.
second one out? Okay, I couldn't tell.
He
I would
throws
say-
just like Jules Van Doggen, I tell you.
I would disagree strongly with that.
He doesn't pucker his lips.
Yeah, Jules is. Well, Jules has to kiss us every time he throws.
Yeah.
That's a great first by Steve-O.
That's what's
If
making.
he was a vapor and did those,
Yep.
vaporings,
Yep. Oh, I mean,
it'd be money when he threw.
he might become a movie star one day or something.
All right, Miss Crystal. Close 18s, young lady. Shut that door.
He's got that easy.
First one always goes low. There you
Or
go.
that one goes right in. Remember,
Solid. That one-
Crystal's a darn good player, so
Well,
now
no,
she's
no,
going to
no,
keep
no,
on
no,
closing.
no,
Those are
don't
closed
do-
now.
Yeah, all right, we forgive you.
And
There
then
you
it's a
go.
16.
There you go. Shake it off.
Hey, technically it was a 4. It didn't count anyway.
Doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
That's just like missing on a 7 or an 8.
I'm glad they're all talking to each other. You can see they're a lot more comfortable.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
kind of hard to not be comfortable with each other with a Steve Price in the room.
Yeah, I mean,
You know?
if you're shy and nervous about anything, he will immediately walk in the door and alleviate that. Because he's going to say the most ridiculous thing first thing,
That's fair.
which I think he said when he walked
I
in there
can't remember
tonight.
what his entry comment was, but
It was not suitable for stream. Let's put it that way.
Ooh. All right, Steve, you got to hit those 15s again. They're down by 1 point. This has turned into a very close game all of a sudden.
Steve's been dynamite on these 15s.
There it is.
Staying good at them. Look
Really
at this.
man,
That is a
Boom
round
goes the
of
dynamite
9.
from Steve Price.
That kid's hit a 9 mark and a
Wow.
ton 80 tonight. I'm not sure anybody's ever done that at the
Oh,
same
he's
night.
never going to stop talking about this.
Yeah, really.
Oh, nice double bull from Crystal.
That is
Nice.
North Point Bank bullseye cam
all right.
to see both of those. And now Mike can go right at the Bulls to make this a 4-2 scoreline as we head into our very quick break, depending on how fast Jason can switch scenes on the stream deck.
Might be here a while then.
There it is.
Wow.
2 darts.
Oh, all right.
In the sixth
Wow.
leg to Mike and Steve.
3 bowls will do it. 4-2
intermission.
scoreline. Steve Price over Mike and Mike Wilson over Crystal Wagnor
You all had 2 minutes
and Mike Aichele. But a long way to go. Race to 8.
Yeah.
We'll be right back with more after this short break. Don't go anywhere.
All right, folks, we are back. Let's get these people back here and playing. Thanks for staying with us through the break. Big shout out to On the Rocks. I'm going to say that we are going to be at the Game Time State streaming live from On the Rocks. I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be a blast.
Yes, I will be there the Friday and the Sunday.
And I will be all day, all 3 days, because their chicken wings are really good there.
That's why?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a wedding on Saturday.
The score is tied.
Hey,
the score
Keegan.
is not tied. The score is 4-2 in favor of Steve and Mike. However, in the
What we
seventh
doing?
leg, it is back to 0-1 with Michael to throw first. All the best. Game on.
And we are back live with 0-1. That is Mike Aichele. They are down 4-2. And Mike is much more comfortable playing 0-1.
But we've seen Mike and Steve dominate 0-1
Yep.
until it gets down to a finish. That dart's going to fall off the board.
28.
Never mind.
You can hear Steve talking in the background there. Welcome back to the mic, Robb. How you finding it so far? Everything that you expected, my friend?
It has been a great experience. I really appreciate you guys having me out
Big
here.
lass there.
It's been fun, fun watching it all unfold and seeing some good darts so far.
Seen some great darts, especially out of this young man, Mr. Steve Price.
Yeah, I mean,
40.
Not that time, though. Commentator's curse.
Yep. It's always our fault.
43.
they have to steal one of these 5-on-1 games.
Yeah, you'll see a lot of darters do that, Rob. As soon as they throw a bad shot, they look right at their hand. Like they have no control.
Like it's, yeah.
Yeah, obviously there was some wax or something in their hand that caused the dart to hit a 26.
For me, it's just that my hand doesn't like to work the way that I want it to.
Oh, that's fair, too.
It
And
locks
that's not
up on
very
you.
nice. Yeah. How about that 188 again on the Castle count-up? You killed it, bud.
You know, I just locked in and focused.
Delivered.
I just really, I mean, if I'm being honest, I really, really wanted to beat an 89.
Well, hey.
That was my...
Uh,
I really think Crystal's starting to settle down a little bit.
That stinks you down there.
I'll take it.
It does. You got to live with it now, too.
It's the basement, but I have some friends in the basement. including
140.
probably the best steel tip dart player.
Another 140.
Definitely in Indiana, and maybe even one of the best in the United States. That's Danny Lobby.
100.
He sounded disappointed with that one. 100.
Yeah. Well, you start, after a 140.
Yeah.
Last time Steve Price hit a 140, Mike did the same thing.
23.
And now his darts are starting to sound a little bit different going on the dartboard.
Well,
Maybe a little bit of a grip.
he's probably been the
It was
most
still a
inconsistent
single 20
tonight.
before it fell out.
Has he? I would say
Crystal,
Mike
you
Aichele has
require
been compared to
140.
what he would normally expect out of himself.
That's fair. I think Mike and Chris are just both steadily improving as the night's going on, to be honest.
I mean, they're still shooting a 61 overall and a 72 in this
Yep.
leg. Steve will use his voice for some strategic advantages at times too.
And he'll throw just like this.
82.
82, huh?
It was a big last dart.
Michael, you require 80.
All right. Mike's perfectly capable of hitting this.
20 for tops. Tops.
40.
Oh.
They will be back.
Mike, you require
Potentially.
143.
This would be a big ass, but it can be taken out.
Yeah.
Trip 20, trip 17 for double 16. The route from Mike. And by the way, that's not math.
There's
it's
the
just
trip
me,
20.
memorizing.
There's the trip
Bunches.
17.
Double
Wow.
16 for the 143. He's like, what did I just do?
32 left.
Wow.
I don't like this. Too much time. Let's see what he does.
I do like his Midwest or Midnight Dart Club jersey he's got on.
Ooh.
127.
That's all right. That's fantastic darts regardless.
Crystal,
Yeah.
you
Pressure on
require
tops.
40.
Yeah.
Come on, Crystal.
Crystal's favorite double is double 16. But everybody likes tops when they hit it.
Oh, getting closer.
Bring it down a little bit.
Oh.
Does not get it.
Steve, you require 16.
What's up, Nick Thompson, Skip Whitlock, Paul Rogers in the chat. As always, appreciate
No,
that.
That's on the wire.
Double 8.
Oh.
It's still on the wire.
Wow.
Michael, you require 40.
All right.
Mike's going to have a shot at it.
Oh,
You
he'll
can
hit
do it
this.
here.
Double 10.
20.
Not happy with himself.
Nope.
Mike, you require 16.
Mike Aichele would like to shout out all of his homies in the cell. That's what you wrote down on this.
That's what he put down on his little interview form. Double 8. Going the wrong way.
And that's
There it
good.
is.
Not
The right
the
way.
eighth leg.
Mike Wilson has closed out a
Sorry,
lot of
seventh leg, I
legs.
apologize.
5-2
Just Stephen
score
Mike.
line now. That's huge. Starting to see a lot of separation.
Yeah.
They're over halfway there.
That's a big jump there.
It's a race to 8 tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, guys, this is how I get paid. It's cricket time. This time around, it's Mike to throw first.
How about this? 4 legs of cricket in a
All the
row.
best. Game on.
Is this match over by the time it gets back to 0-1?
I think so.
Yeah?
You think so?
I think so.
They got to win 3 of the 4.
They get to go first in 2 of the 3. Or 2 of the 4.
That's a 4 mark.
Nice 4 mark.
Oh, that's good for Mark.
Especially after the first start. Hanging into that. Yeah, we don't have a bottom of the board cam. Remember you did that.
That's a 3 mark.
We needed soft tip at the castle once. You know.
I
Uh,
just figured you might have fixed it by now.
Steve Price giving a huge shout out to his beautiful wife who is in the other room. So huge shout out.
Look at Steve.
That's a 5 mark.
Nothing wrong with that.
Good 5 mark. Reminder, she let him dress like that and leave the house. Which right now is looking good.
That's a great
Speaking of
first.
looking good.
It's working.
Crystal Wagnor.
That's a 4
Sand
mark.
There we go.
socks, but still
Yeah.
throwing well. So drop the sock power.
Keeping them in this match. Keeping them in this leg for certain.
Chris would like to shout out Scott, her hubby, and then Braxton and Alex, their 2 kids.
Like
huge
looking
shout
to
out
close
to
the
them.
18s. Just hit singles, sir. Oh, dear.
That's watching
That's a
way too
1
much
mark.
Mike Maloney.
Yep.
That's that Maloney baloney we don't like. Yep.
He knew it.
Yeah.
One more for the point lead. That's the point lead. Does he go for the 20s here?
Nope.
No, he's going to stay right there.
Yeah, I
there.
could tell with how he moved all
Yeah.
across the line. He'll stay at the line if he's going up to the 20s.
Steve's going to need 2 20s to get that point lead back. Just needs 118 to close.
Getting a huge shout out to Kelly Price, who has to put up with him on a daily basis
That's 120.
and chooses to do so.
That's a 2 mark.
Well, he had a choice.
Yeah.
He chose that route.
Big shout out to Cheyenne watching along with us in the chat.
Cheyenne Bland
Yep.
saying, let's go, Crystal.
Ron Thompson, let's go Price. That's a great first. Look at that. Closes them.
Move straight.
And these
To the
guys
17s,
came out of
love it.
nowhere.
Where are they
Say-
coming out of?
Nowhere.
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 Yeah, they're
Yeah.
Steve. When you're around Steve Price, you're not going to have a bad time.
No, you are not.
You know, when Steve Price comes to the castle, it's going to be a good night.
Matt Haynes watching along. What's up, Matthew? Look at this 5 mark. Solid.
And Steve would be even more talkative if he was losing right now.
That's fair.
And not in like any way other than it's just his personality.
Ismael Gonzalez
That's
watching
a 2
along.
mark.
Cheyenne had a huge week last week at the
Yeah,
castle.
she did fantastic. Misty Kramer watching along with us. Hello, Misty.
Set Shade from Bicknell, Indiana. I think they have upgraded to 2 streetlights in that town.
It's somebody I'd love to get back on the show. Seth Shade. It's fun to have.
I also made up the second streetlight, I believe.
Just one.
I think there's just one. Yeah, it's happened to Crystal a few times tonight.
That's a 1 mark.
Again, she's throwing those. Where's it? Academy.
Tyler Gates sending in 50 stars. Thank you, Tyler. Appreciate that.
The Academy Superstore. It's in the South, I guess. It's a sporting goods store, like like a Dick's.
That's a
Gotcha.
4 mark.
That's a nice 4 mark. Mike's starting to find his rhythm here.
Just so you know, you don't get
Look.
darts from Dick's Sporting Goods.
Going straight
Where's
up
the
Bulls
best
now.
place to go buy a nice set of darts?
Well, for us,
That
it's
is
A2Zdarts.com.
Yeah, there you go.
In person, there we have a couple of different places. Just Darts is a good in-person place where you can throw some different types and find out that way.
Been a fun leg. A lot of switching back and forth
Getting
with the
close.
lead.
But definitely not with the cameras.
Just setting them up.
All right, Crystal.
Just gonna need 3 here. Need 4 to take the point lead.
Falls into a 15.
That'll work.
That's a 1 mark. Russ Bray never calls cricket.
That's it. It's a good
That's
comeback.
Touche, yeah.
Yeah.
They just said touche there, too. Man, it's like they just hurt me. We've actually had a weird phenomenon where we have people sometimes will listen to us as we're
That's a
doing
3
our
mark.
Oh, getting the
broadcast while they're
points.
playing.
You know,
I
everything
don't
changes.
recommend that.
Really? Yeah, that's tough.
Come on, Mikey.
No score.
Ooh, that hurts.
They got an uphill battle here.
Yep. And, they were in control of this leg before we got to 17s,
Yep.
16s, and 15s.
Yeah, this might be quickly 6-2,
That's a
Just
1 mark.
one.
which is really gross because that means that Jason might actually be right tonight on the score line.
That's a common thing.
You guys keep a running tally of.
That's a 2 mark.
That closes the 16s
No,
on that one.
I don't want to continuously make
Yeah, that's understandable.
Yeah.
Jason feel bad.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I'm actually the worst at predictions out of the 3 of us.
You should have told me that before we guessed the same thing.
All right,
No, you
one
went
more of those.
first. I followed you.
One more of those. Let's see if he does it.
Isn't that
There it
big
is.
shot
There
in
it
the
is.
eighth leg?
Of course he did it.
It's
It's Mike
Steven
Wilson.
Mike.
I mean, he hasn't missed the outshots yet.
They are 2 legs away.
We are through 8 legs, and it's 6-2 scoreline. I'm telling you, this is where Mike Aichele needs to turn it up to another gear.
Michael will throw first.
Well,
And Crystal will follow.
we've seen comebacks
ref,
from this
game on.
position before.
Oh, yeah. This is definitely not out of range.
No.
It's past the point that John Part likes to see
There you
the
go.
score line at. The team is closer to winning than their opponents are to them. So there's that little, calls it an imaginary line that you don't want to ever get past.
Well, that's a fair point.
But we could blink and this could be 6-6 in just a hot 10, 15 minutes or so.
Well, if you put a little pressure on them, what happens when you put a little pressure on them? See if they
Could turn into diamonds.
yeah. See if they crack. Or, more importantly, put a little confidence in Crystal's and Mike's throw.
Crystal's had some good rounds. Crystal's also just flighted out a little bit, frustratingly
There
too
you
much.
go.
That's solid, though.
But
That triple would have been nice if it landed in there. Good darts.
their averages right now for Steve and Mike are better than that, though. And we played a lot of cricket so far.
Yep. And not just marginally better by half a dart, half a point.
Yeah, definitely don't hit a triple, guys. Avoid those at all costs, like you've been doing.
That's a 3 mark.
Another 3 mark.
Yeah.
All right, that's a point lead.
It's impressive. Now, can Mike Wilson avoid all the triples?
Mike's gonna have to go to the 18s here.
No, he'll point 17s.
Well,
You just forgot that Steve closed those.
You get a 3 mark.
Oh boy,
Is that Oprah in there?
that's it. Listen, Keegan Oprah Ives.
even I could figure out the averages on this one.
Up, Crystal, a chance for a 3 mark.
That's a 5 mark.
Oh,
there you go.
hey.
She breaks the ice with
Yeah.
the 5.
Now, once again, they're in control of this cricket leg. They've got to defend it, though.
And once again, Steve Price uses the nice shot as a way to make it a disadvantage.
Yeah.
That's a 3 mark.
I believe Steve just made the statement that darts are stupid. And that's what he says when he's winning.
Oh, don't do that, Mike.
Don't know if I want to watch him when he's not.
Yeah, it's still just as funny. He might act up more in a funny way.
Olivia Terry in the chat. Hello, Miss Olivia. Look at this.
Wow.
That's a 7 mark.
Oh, that's still really good darts. Don't be disappointed in that.
I am. No,
and,
I'm kidding.
And this is where that switch happens, where they had good control of the match.
How about Boston in the chat saying pressure anyone that matters? Misty says, let's go, brother, baby, cousin.
That's a 1 mark.
Whoever that is. I'm going to guess probably Steve based on information that I know. Olivia Terry saying, let's go, Crystal Wagner. Hi, Miss Terry. I love you, Liv. Great Ohio shooter. Olivia Terry.
Steve closes down the 19s, gets some points.
So they're back in control.
Yep. A 31-point difference right now. 6 of these, I hope.
Not going to get 6. Needs 4.
That's a 1 mark.
And these are the moments where they've just been able to, or not been able to capitalize.
Yeah.
Yep.
Timing-wise, just been a little bit off. This is Mike Wilson. Give a huge shout out to the wife and 3 grandsons. He just skipped right over his kids.
I mean, when you become a
That's a
grandparent.
Listen,
3 mark.
I get it.
He
Yeah.
closes down the
I have 2.
18s.
You have 2.
Yep.
We get it.
I get it.
I'll probably skip over them when I have grandkids from them instead. Because
Crystal
I can give
go.
them away.
Definitely.
You know,
Look
we have
at
to
the
keep ours right
16s.
now.
There's a 3.
That away, Crystal
There
Wagner.
you go.
Oh, it's only a 4?
Yep.
My goodness, that was a great looking 4.
See what Steve's going to do here.
Close the 16s. Close the 15s.
He went for it.
That's a 4 mark.
All right.
Doors just a little bit ajar for Mike.
Yep. Could tie the score here with 4 15s.
And that's a little bit too safe.
That's a 2
Yep.
mark.
This scoreline's got Mike a little out of sync.
Well, all 4 of these gentlemen are married. 3 of them shouted out their wives.
That is a triple 15.
Although, to be fair, Mike Aichele's wife could be a part of the all of his homies in the cell.
That's fair.
That's true.
We're not true.
Wife.
We're not sure.
That's a
Brad
3-mark.
Phillips
Wife
sending
can
in
still be a homie.
250
Absolutely.
stars.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Brad, my fellow
And be in a
Cubs fan.
cell.
Could be in a cell, locked up at home.
Jolan Harris.
Do we need to call
give
for
him
help?
Shout out to Mike in the chat. There's Crystal
Wow.
with a nice
That is a
bull.
1 mark.
I mean, what else can you do?
Yep.
Steve Price might show us. There's 1.
It's all right.
That flighted out. He's going to scoot over and try and hit the double.
That's a 1 mark.
Gives a yummy
Sorry, I
sound
apologize.
instead.
2 mark. 18s are still open. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Mike's overthinking things now, do you think?
I do believe so.
Which is interesting
mark.
because his throw is so
Yeah, it looks crisp.
consistent over and over again that you just think that he wouldn't be able to be off like that.
Yeah.
Let's go over to the North Point Bank Super Bullseye Cam. Mike's going to be looking for 2 bulls. Here's 1.
Yeah, he's been closing out every single leg. And money.
And there's
Oh.
I
One mark.
was.
We were all overconfident in him.
Yep.
All right.
There you go.
That's a great start. There you go.
Good darts.
That young lady's starting
24
to.
points behind.
She's starting to settle down a little bit now. That's
23
great to
points
see.
behind. Math. SD Price. Here you go. 1 bowl.
Yep.
North Point Bank. Super Bullseye Cam. Steve Price
There it is.
gets it
That's
done.
game shot in
Back
I
the
against
almost
the
had to
wall.
scream at him.
To Mike and Steve.
Yeah, it's win or go home here for Crystal and Mike now.
Well,
She would have missed that last one. She
It
would
doesn't get
have.
simpler than this, ladies
think-
and gentlemen.
Michael would have.
Steve and Michael, we need to win
Hit a
one
couple
more.
there.
Michael and Crystal need to win on out. In the 10th leg, surprise, it's still cricket time. This time it's Mike to throw first. All the best, game on.
no, and they don't get the throw.
No, they do not. Every leg's important from this point forward, but
I'll tell you,
don't let them win the first one.
This is a big one.
that's all root for Mike and
That's a
Crystal
2-1.
right here.
Who was singing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game"?
Yeah, that's all root for them. Come on, let's get our rally caps back on.
I didn't wear a hat tonight.
That's a 4-mark.
There you go.
Give himself a little tappy tap on the head.
Yep.
Did you see that?
That's himself checking in.
Yeah, he's frustrated still.
Yep.
And he's going to be continuously frustrated no matter how well he shoots from this point forward,
That's a 1-mark.
because it's going to be either frustrating that he's still not shooting well, or it's going to be frustrating that, oh, now you're going to
Yeah.
throw him.
Yeah.
You know, Brandon Jones saying that Steve's probably wearing his lucky dart thong.
Surprisingly, we all know what color
That's
that
a
is.
3-mark.
Solid 3-mark there by Crystal.
Speaking of which, our show next week is called The Siege Going Green.
Looking forward to that one.
It's going to be great. So wonderful. Tim will be back.
Yes. Working the
That's
cameras.
a 3-mark.
I'll be hosting with Mo
Maloney.
Maloney. Looking forward to that.
Man, if you become
That's
a
a 3-mark.
superstar player, and then 3 weeks later you're guest hosting.
Well, you know, so,
You're right. It was last week. I think he was on the
well,
show.
I needed to get somebody. Yourself, you know a lot about Ashton Watt, who's playing with
Of
us
course.
next week.
3-mark.
But we needed somebody that wasn't playing.
Yep.
That knew a lot about Ashton Watt, because I certainly don't.
Why not?
So we're going to bring Mo in, who knows Ashton pretty well.
His dad's pretty famous.
I know. His dad don't answer my text.
Oh, there's nothing
That's
Crystal
a
can do
1-mark.
about that.
Brian Drew sent him 50 stars. Thank you.
He's busy.
Hey, one's better than none.
I understand.
Look
No.
at that.
The list is long of people that don't answer my text. Don't worry about
I wish I was on that one.
that. You are.
That's true. All right, we'll see what Mike can
That's a
do.
2-mark.
Only 2.
All right. Come
So-
on, Michael.
Frustration can make a person throw a lot better. It can also make him throw a lot worse.
Yeah, see, now.
Typically, he'd just be like, all right, 3 mark. Let's move on. And right now, he knows it's the end of the world.
Yeah.
I mean, not literally, but figuratively. And Steve Price winks at the camera before throwing. Those are the mindsets and the difference in mindsets.
That's a 3 mark.
That's why next week, no matter what I'm going into it, I'm going to have a great time.
Well, and so this is just an
I will
opinion.
freak out if we lose 8-0.
Of course.
I'm tuning in
Miss
for
Crystal
that.
right here.
I'm tuning in for that one.
Instead of going for points, just close out 17s. Shut that door.
No.
That's a 1 mark.
He's been pointing the whole time.
Yep, I know. And they've been losing. That's why I say
Well,
you get
now, we didn't say that early on, did we? We
Well,
were like, oh, this is a great strategy.
yeah.
Why are we
Well, and that's what
You
that's
can't bail on it just because right in the moment it's not working. Yeah, you probably should. But
yeah.
That's a 5 mark.
also,
Man.
I mean,
'Cause that can
you're
happen.
right. Mike has shot phenomenal tonight.
Yep.
He's been very consistent on his darts.
Yep.
That's a 3 mark.
And Mike
And he's-
actually
yeah.
unable to find a trouble again.
You know,
So he's frustrated.
Yeah.
He's frustrated with himself on that one, but he's got the point lead.
Steve is looking to pounce. Kind of almost ran up to that line.
Steve and Mike got nothing. You know, they're having fun right now.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
a 2 mark.
They're focusing when they're at the line. As soon as he steps off the line, he's back to just joking around, having fun.
So you're 28 down. You need 2 19s.
It's these moments where we are definitely never going to mic the players.
There you go.
We have people like Steve Price on the show.
That's a 2 mark.
Takes a point lead back. So these guys just playing by the book now, just going back and forth, gaining that point lead back.
Trying to raise up their opponents a little bit, too.
Yeah.
Yep.
And point lead.
That's a 1 mark.
Ooh, he
Yeah.
went for the hero shot there and knows
Door's
that was the
open.
wrong one.
Sean Howe sent in 1,000 stars. Thank you, Sean. See, now I'd like
Thanks,
to
buddy.
see Mike go to 17s right here. Just shut him down.
That's a 3 mark.
Yeah.
You can't lose with more points than your opponent, though, bud.
I understand, but you can stop them from scoring points.
Well, if he would have hit trebles, he would have moved over. I'm gonna guess they, math-wise, you have a number in mind, right?
Yeah. Where you feel comfortable, huh?
50-point lead does no good when your opponent can hit 51 in one dart.
Yeah, it's not the point lead right now. It's going to need one more of those. Got to be careful. That second dart's kind of a hanging out. Don't want to hit it.
That's a 2 mark.
All right,
It's always a great dart when you hit it. And It's
Yeah.
always a
Shouldn't have done
very
that.
dumb dart when you miss it.
So you got the point lead here. She's throwing at the 19s. Going
Got
back
him.
at him. Hit that trip.
That's a 6 mark.
Got him
There
twice,
it is.
Crystal
That.
Wagner.
Wow.
There you go.
Now, do you hate that shot?
Yeah, if she'd close 17s first. I mean,
And then hit the 6 mark after
Yeah,
that.
that's easy
Yeah,
to
that's
do
fair.
after you hit the...
Maybe the first dart was at the 17. You never know.
Nah, I wouldn't. You were looking that way. And she's a better player than I am.
That's a 2 mark.
Guys, hit that like button, hit that share button.
All right, Mike, close those 17s, please.
Go for him.
No, close them.
There they go.
There you go.
That's a 3 mark.
I mean, he fired that
That
third dart
one.
in there.
Yeah. Big shout out to Luke Gibman. Hey, Sean and Jason. Hope all is well. It is.
What's up, Luke?
18s are open. Yes, sir.
Melissa Horgan. Shout out to you. Corey Drake watching along with us. It's great to see you.
Now they're not. 3 marks.
And your name? Did you just make yourself laugh?
No, I just coughed. My gosh. All right, Crystal.
Pointing.
That's a
I like
3
it. Again,
Alright.
I'm never going to hate
Yeah.
it. Point away. There used to be a time where, in darts, and where I played, if you pointed a whole lot in cricket, people were very upset with you.
Why?
Well, because you're going to win.
That's a 1 mark.
And, you know,
It was considered being arrogant.
Gotcha.
Because you were going to win, but you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's
like
one thing to,
you're
like-
stealing second, and it's the bottom of the ninth, you're up by 10.
Yeah.
That's a 3 mark.
but are you up by 10?
Well,
Is
it
that a
wouldn't
good analogy?
It wouldn't be up.
What about if you're up by 4?
It wouldn't be the bottom of the ninth because of the game going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would be bottom of the eighth.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all right.
Like lamb and
4
tuna
mark.
fish.
Steve Price continuing to hit some great darts tonight. But Crystal and Mike still have control of this leg.
Crystal's been throwing phenomenal in this leg.
Yep.
And Mike's been doing his job.
That's a 2 mark.
But Crystal's been definitely the powerhouse.
That should be lights out on those 19s.
Yeah.
Should probably hit, what, 10 of them?
Well, I need Mike and Crystal to win 3 in a row, so my prediction can be right.
Oh, here we go. It's all about you, huh?
Yeah, pretty much.
Guys, hit that share button. You can hear us bicker about it, all this, the entire rest of the evening.
Oh, nice
We are
start
joined
there.
by special guest host Robb Rice, playing a commentator in a movie here
Say
shortly.
it back there.
I am, and
2
you're going to be
mark.
sitting right by my side there as well.
Oh, yeah. I'm just going to be, I don't know what I was going to say. Commentator trying to play an actor. I don't know. I'm just going to be
Yeah,
myself.
that's a great
Let's
first.
see what happens.
Yep, that's all you can do.
With a backstory where I'm good at darts.
Mike.
Or at least I used to be.
You're still good.
Well,
Remember the
Minus
mic?
your count up. But
that's when
I know
you.
you did.
I was injured that night. I threw all 3 darts with no hands.
gotcha. Just spit them.
Yep.
That's a 1 mark.
Uh-oh.
Keegan, you know that was in triple. Can we review that?
We are poor. I'm sorry, Steve.
Keegan, don't give away our secrets.
Yeah. Just
We
telling
live at a
everybody.
castle. How can we be poor?
Talk to Jason about being a sponsor.
You said bribe
Oh.
you. Is that what you just said?
Yeah, pretty much.
That's a 1 mark.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a tough first start
Yeah.
with the hang on there.
And it's just kind of drooping down over that,
You can do that.
trip.
Went right back to those 19s like it was nothing. though.
Hey.
I would say that's okay.
Almost a 200-point lead. That means that no matter what Mike does on the 16s, he cannot get the point lead.
That's a 1 mark.
And now Aichele is just going to go double 16 probably. He looked at the treble. I appreciate that. Gets it closed. 15s.
That's
Yep.
a 3 mark.
All right.
Good darts.
Again,
Good darts.
Smile, Mike.
3 marks are fine right now.
You're on camera.
I think just told Steve to stop.
And Steve, the way he's been hitting 15 tonight, should just stay right there.
2 mark.
What'd you say, Jason?
Wow.
You
Yeah.
scooped it right in between the two. I don't know how the heck you did that one. I'm going to be honest with you.
I'm going to imagine what they're both talking about there, and I don't like what I'm imagining. Crystal gets it closed. And might as well point it.
Yeah. While you're there. All right. You know, jabbering back and forth with Steve Price might actually help Aichele.
Yeah, it loosened him up a little
Yep.
bit. That was in. We'll never
That is
know.
3 bullseyes.
He got
Wow.
3. The North Point Bank bullseye cam just in the nick of time. There's a nice double bull as we go to the Super
Oh.
Bullseye cam for
Oh.
2 bowls from Aichele.
I could button this one up, huh?
Yeah, this one's pretty much over
Yep.
unless something incredible happens on both sides here.
Let's
or
give
we
a
get
shout out
missed
to
for
the
quite a while.
Barber Shop,
Just a
one of
ridiculous
our
amount of bowls.
longtime sponsors. Folks, if you have any fishing needs, go out to see the
There's a
Barber
bullseye.
Shop. Speak to Kim or Chris.
Oh,
They'll be happy to help you out.
Told you, he is talking more now that he's losing a leg. Did you
Yeah.
notice that?
Yeah.
That's a
There
hanger.
you go,
Grab
young
it.
lady. There you go.
Get her.
Nice
Took
job.
Michael and Crystal. Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
say,
telling
pull
you.
it before it falls out.
Did she put sticky tape on that?
Yeah.
No, listen,
I tell you,
high quality darts.
Yep.
it's all fun and games right
all it
now,
is.
but if they win 2 more in a row,
Guys, we're
everything will
used to it at
change
this
all
point,
of a
right?
sudden. You watch.
Final leg of cricket.
Yeah, might get a little quieter.
Yeah.
Unless we go to our last leg decider. This time it's Michael to throw first. Game on.
And they've got the throw this time, so
Are they playing cricket again?
it's the
That's a 2
final
mark.
one, and then they got back to back to back
He's no.
0-1s, 3 0-1s in a row.
Perfect. All right, let's see what Mike Wilson does. No, it's not. I meant that honestly.
Yep.
Did it sound sarcastic?
Yep.
That's a 5 mark.
Nice 5 there from Mike
Solid
Wilson.
5.
steals the 20s and starts to point on the 19s. Crystal has been hitting a lot of 19s, though. And she decides to close the 20s first, and I'm okay with that. And there's the strip 19.
Wow.
That's a
Look at
five.
this.
There you
Look
go.
at this.
Follow.
Great
Coming
darts.
alive. Coming alive.
Anything you can do, I can do the same.
First start. Yep, first start.
The price questioning the referee. That's not really a smart move.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
He did say fudge
He
there.
did.
One more.
Looks like he's a little frustrated.
All right, Mike. Got a point right here.
Again, you let them win the first one, get a little momentum, and then they win a second one.
Yep.
That's
That
a
momentum
3-mark.
starts to shift a little bit.
And then you go to 301s, which is Mike's favorite.
Yep.
Right?
Mike hits those doubles.
Yeah, I could write the movie for this comeback. I could write that script.
Well, we might.
Yeah, Rob would be in
With
it.
how
You
successful
Might
this is
need it,
obviously
yeah.
going to be.
wouldn't.
Just call me.
Yeah, you're gonna need to.
That's a
We're gonna need a sequel anyway. Wait, Chom, night's going great, buddy. How are you doing? Sending 50 stars. Appreciate that, bud.
Hey, thank you, Wade.
Corey Drake, how you doing, bud? Guys, hit that like button, hit that share button. Let everybody know we are live here at the Castle. Bowls, the movie, comes to the
That's
Castle,
a 3-mark.
and we are excited to be here. Rob Rice sitting alongside Sean Green and the man, the myth, the legend,
One and only.
Yeah.
Mr. Jason.
That's what I keep hearing.
Yeah, I'm big up in Fishers. Let me tell you.
That's a 3-mark.
Yeah, we're pretty much neighbors.
We are pretty much neighbors. It's
I could probably throw a rocket at your house, honestly.
well,
Yeah, Sean couldn't.
no. This is another.
Oh,
another
look at this!
strong
Look at
joke.
this!
That is a 7-mark.
There you
That's
go,
a
Mike
great
Aichele.
round there from Mike Aichele.
That's the Mike Aichele we know and love.
Listen, if he wakes up and
Yeah.
Crystal continues to perform at her
Yeah, I'm
level,
telling you.
this could be a big of a swing.
Yeah, something's gonna happen. Mark McGuire is saying hello, guys.
Yeah, he's watching between the rain and the hurricane winds. See
God
how the
bless.
other half live.
Be safe.
Dry.
Stay safe out there.
Yeah.
That's a 4-mark.
Didn't mean to rub that in, but stay dry. Like we are.
62-point lead. Notice how Rob and I are concerned about his safety, and you just want to make fun of him.
Listen, he was in Indiana and he moved to Florida. I'm jealous. So,
Have you done an ad
That's
read
a
lately?
2-mark.
we only have one left to do. Should I do it now?
Yeah, let's do it.
Well, good. So you can interrupt something again?
Yep.
Hey, don't forget, A to Z Darts is featuring the Winmore Zanatti range, which is now on sale until September 13th. Click the banner on their homepage to get 10% off the dart range, or check out the new Winmore Extreme Dartboard
That's
stand.
a 3-mark.
You can also browse their collection of USA Darts branded merch, including flights, jerseys, hoodies, and several new hat options like Richardson, Flex Fit Fitted,
That's a 5-mark.
and straight build Yupong hats.
Another nice 5 mark by Mike Aichele there, maintaining that solid point lead.
Yupong, we pong, we all pong with Yupong. Click the small banner on their homepage over at atozdarts.com.
That was a good one.
Thank you. I'm going to just assume
a
that's the
5 mark.
riddle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I think I
while
said
we're
Yupong,
reading
which
that
is-
ad read, these guys are hitting back-to-back 5 marks.
Well, they get excited when
Yeah.
I do my job correctly.
All right, Crystal.
That's a big
Nice.
first. Oh, my
God.
goodness.
Great darts.
That's a 7-mark.
I would be so worried about them falling out.
And look at how many points they have on the lead.
Yeah.
They're up 200 again. They are not losing any more cricket legs. Let's put it that way.
Alicia sending 200 stars. Thank you, Miss Wells.
So that's from Sean's reading skills. Oh, that's so nice.
That's
of
a
you.
1-mark.
And for
She
all
didn't
those
say that.
for all those new viewers out there, anybody who's interested in learning more, being a part of the Bulls movie, head on over to our Facebook page, Bulls the Movie, and like, share, follow, ask questions, DM, message. All updates will be there.
Will Stewart in the chat. Going on, Will?
The goat.
We just pimped your merchandise, so
We did. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
pretty interesting that
too late to
you
check
put
on us
that
now,
on our
my
ad
friend.
read. Hmm.
Yeah, go back. Can't wait till you do the Indie Point streaming on your ads.
That's a 2-mark.
He talks about us all the time. Trevor saying, love the stream, been watching on YouTube. Well, thank you for tuning in. Appreciate that.
Pleasure to have you, Trev.
Paul's just saying hi to Will, even though he's not even here. How's it going, everyone?
That's a 1-mark.
That was Will's response.
All right. Steve's gotten quiet a little bit. You
Yeah.
notice that? It's got a little
He
bit
has.
quieter all of a sudden.
He's still staying goofy,
Yep.
but there's definitely a little bit added. Yeah. He's looked at the board and goes, well, I can do this or this, and none of it's going to matter.
It's 2 singles.
That's a 2 mark.
Paul Rogers, an expert in this, as always, watch it on YouTube, comment on Facebook.
There you
Might as
go.
well close out these 15s here.
That's what you got to do. That's a trip
There
10.
you go.
Yeah, just going to go
That's
Yep.
2
Yeah.
marks.
2
Smart.
Sean's, a.k.a. 2 fat singles.
What's wrong with you?
Save that one for the movie. That one's got to. I need that one in the movie. I like that one. There we go with the bullseye.
That is 3 bullseyes.
All right. Well, Crystal going to go right to the bullseyes here, I presume.
I don't know. She's been pointing like crazy, so I wouldn't mind just seeing
She's
her doing
going
it.
point
She is.
again.
I don't mind it. She
Yeah,
didn't get any
hey,
points out of
nothing
it.
wrong with that. Ain't
I guess
nobody
the
going
Dark
to say
Gods
nothing.
got her that
Yeah.
time, but still, I'm not mad at it, especially with Steve able to hit a lot of bowls. They can add 150 points to their total, technically.
It's
So he's
50.
going to add a good amount of that. Glad we
That is
zoomed out
3 bullseyes.
for those 3 bowls. Great camera work. Oh, look at that from Mike
Great
Aichele.
dart.
That is
Oh.
a 3 mark.
See,
Well,
we started out and we panned in closer and closer. That was sexy.
Got a game here.
I had a seizure there, but that's fine. At least I felt like I was.
Melissa Meek tunes in every week. Does Melissa Meek?
Look at Mike.
It's 2.
He's pondering what
You
he's
gotta
gonna
stay there.
do. Well, a double bowl
That's
doesn't
a
give him the
3
point lead
Wow.
back, but 3 will work. Crystal needs 1 bowl.
They got to hit one here.
Come on, Crystal.
She's
You
got
got this.
That is game.
Oh, look at that
dart.
Almost square in the
Michael
middle.
and Crystal.
Yeah, that could not have been a better double bowl.
There you go.
Look at that.
Is it 7-4?
That's
7 to
nice,
4.
I think that was enough.
Don't
And
call
we're
it
going to go
comeback.
back to 0-1.
Because it's back
That's
to
a nice booster there.
0-1.
That's a nice booster
This
there.
time around,
Oh, yeah.
it's
I
Mike
mean-
to throw first.
It's a good round. They threw a
All the
2-9
best,
and
game
beat a
on.
3-3 in that one. Or no, they threw the 3-3 in that leg. And again, the advantage here is with Mike Aichele just on his ability to close. He
Well,
is a very predominant steel tip player.
Well, let's think about it like this. If they manage to win this match,
140.
But the scoring power might be
Yeah,
enough to do
that
it.
is.
they got the throw next.
And look at this. Mike's going to follow it.
There you go.
There's an answer.
He's starting to taste a little bit of a comeback, I
Yeah.
think. His frustration has turned to focus.
It's quiet in there.
Yep. They're all warmed up, that's for
Wow,
sure.
look
Yeah.
at this.
Here we go.
Guys, high quality affair right now. And here comes Crystal Wagnor, one of the best in the state.
Switch.
Yep, and that's why you
Yeah.
said switch.
It's okay.
Yep.
That's all right.
Only gets 40 out of that. Unlucky third.
End of the leg. They still got to hit a double. Stay in it.
And that's one of those things, Jason's, that the more steel tip she plays, the more she realizes that, oh,
135.
my goodness, they're shooting well. They're trying to end
Yes,
this
they
right
are.
now.
Shooting a 125 average.
Decent. They're on a 12 darter currently.
45.
Steve's probably going to ruin that on the first dart, but
Yeah.
Steve, you
Currently, they're
require
on a
126.
Get those 2 rounds in the 40s will.
yeah, he's looking up.
On
So,
'em.
oh my goodness,
Yeah.
There you go. 66 left.
a 16 bowl.
16 bulls the right shot.
He just went
Tops.
double, and then leaves 39.
Okay.
Listen, there's some ways to go about taking that out. That's not one of them. That's not one of them.
That was an interesting
Yeah,
approach.
unless he did it, but it was right there with it.
60.
It worked.
That's a solid 60.
Who
Mike, you
thinks of
require
double 13
39.
on 66 left? Steve Price, that's who.
All right, 39. So you're looking at 7 double 16.
Yeah, the 7-9-19 wire is where I look.
There's a 7.
Double 16 for the match.
There we go.
There it
There
is.
it is.
And the match to Steve
All right.
and Mike.
Mike Wilson gets it done. Well, that'll do it for me. Yay! Now it's you.
All right. Well, I guess
turn
folks,
off my
stay
mic?
with me over here.
You gonna turn off my mic?
We'll turn off the mic. I want to give a special shout out to Rob. Rob Rice, thanks for joining us tonight. It was a pleasure having you, sir.
Okay.
Thanks for doing that.
Also, I was honored you threw my darts for 6.
I'm going to hit that right now. Folks, if you're interested in being in a movie, if you want to be an extra, just go to the Facebook page, Bulls the Movie.
Dog shit, I hope to be like
There's a little form you got to fill out there, but you can fill out that form and you could be a movie star. But they're looking for dart players, and there's not many movies about darts, so it's certainly would be good to have you there. What we're doing right now is we're getting these guys all set up. While we're doing that, let's talk about these jerseys, folks. If you're interested in them, all you got to do is go to magicwear.com. You can buy either one of those 2 jerseys there. There's also flights available at A to Z Darts. I've seen a few of you in the chat have had those already. But please, do that for us. Support us if you can. Speaking of upcoming events, next week we've got Going Green. I'll let you know that Mo Maloney is the guest host for that show. And if you paid attention tonight, Mr. Sean Green is throwing next week, so you won't have to listen to him on the mic. There's nothing wrong with that. But let's get to it now. Let's go over to our winners. Mike and Steve, congratulations, fellas. Well done. It's nice to be a winner at the castle. Steve, how many of you won at the castle? Okay, all right. Well, I will tell you, in 92 shows, I don't think anybody has ever hit a 1080 and a 9 mark in the same night. So congratulations to that. Mike, Willie, you prefer Mike, you prefer Willie? No, I don't really want to know. Mike, do me a favor. Scoot a little bit closer in now. Let's get you in the middle of the camp so everybody have a good look at that good-looking face right there. So, Mike, did you know Steve beforehand? Yes. You did? Now, Mike, you shoot out of Kokomo. You shoot out of Mose River Bar up in Kokomo, correct? Okay. Okay. God bless. Okay. Okay. Oh, well, yep. We'll have him any time. So, Willie, I asked you, I messaged you, I asked you if you would be kind enough to come on the Siege. Did it meet your expectations? Yeah. Yep. And how's it growing in Kokomo? Tell me about the Kokomo area. Yep. Yep. Well, there's a Phoenix has some representation in that area too, doesn't it? Yep. That's great. Yeah. I'm gonna get to you in a minute. Trust me. Yeah. Well, fantastic. So coming into tonight, I felt in commentary your first couple of legs were a little bit shaky, and then was it about the third leg where you settled down a little bit and started improve? Yep. Yep. Well, sir, it's a pleasure to have you, and I hope you come back. I really do. We'd love to have you back. Mr. Price, let's start big topic. Tell us what's going on with Schaefer. I know there's been a little bit of a merger here lately. Okay. Is that affecting you personally whatsoever? Okay. Sure. Excellent. Yeah. I understand. Now, what's Schaefer got going? What's on the table right now? What leagues have you got available? What's coming up? Okay. Man, it's always a hotel, Steve. I notice you always blame the hotel for everything. You're fine. I understand. Yep. Okay. Yep. Yep. That's fair. Okay. And, I see there's a lot of NATO blind draws all over the state, quite frankly. Yeah, that's fantastic. So let's talk about a little bit more about tonight, Steve. You came out firing. Did you feel like you needed to do that? Well, in my opinion, now, you've been on here 3 previous times, and in my opinion, this was the best I've seen you shoot. Would you agree with that? Okay. Excellent. Feeling, footloose and fancy free. Yep. Well, let me say this. Congratulations to you both. You played fantastic tonight. Did not disappoint. Knew you would have. Yep. Crystal and Mike, fantastic darters. Big shout out to our guest host, Robb. Guys, grab your $5 trophies. Keep those forever. Look, yeah, there you go. It's one of the first they've won, I believe. Well, but they didn't get trophies. There you go. Yeah.
Jason, I want to thank you guys for having us. I know this is a production every week. If you haven't ever been here and seen what goes on around here before this, they have no idea. They just tune in and watch darts.
Yeah.
Yep.
But let me tell you, it's a giant production.
It's a real deal.
There's a lot of stuff going on here.
Yeah,
so
you guys are doing
thank
a great
you guys
job.
for having us.
Thank you guys.
And
I
doing
appreciate
this
it.
every week. We appreciate it.
It's a pleasure to have you. Congratulations, guys. Big shout out to Robb. Folks, if you want to be in a movie, if you just want to support darts, Bulls the Movie, go to their Facebook page at the very minimum. Just like that page. Thanks for joining us tonight, guys. We'll be back next week with Going Green. Mo Maloney will be the guest host, and we get to make fun of Sean's darts. It's going to be a great time. But thanks for joining us, and we will talk.